Joe, what did you call us for?
I found this game called Supermarket Simulator and thought you guys could play with me and run this place.
Joe, I can't believe you finally found a good game. I'm going to show you two noobs how to run a business.
Well, first things first. We have to actually buy things to sell Joe.
Barack, I have to make the store look good.
For once, I agree with Joe. This gives us more space in the shop to sell out products such as the great mega hat.
Trump, this is a supermarket. We're not selling your hats.
Calm down, guys. I'm finishing this soon. Just need to place the shelf.
Joe, it took you 3 lifespans to place that one thing. We might be here for a while, Barack.
It won't take long. I just need to place this computer.
Should I start making the popcorn, Donnie?
Oh, shut up, you two. I'm not that slow.
Joe, even a snail would be embarrassed if he did anything this slowly.
I'm done, finally.
Good, let's buy some things to sell.
We only have $50, so I'll buy some cheaper food.
No, we should buy the more expensive things like the cereal because they make us much more profits.
I agree with Joe on this. Buying cheaper products allows us to have more variety and more overall products. It's much better than buying barely anything, even considering the profit.
Of course, you two people with no business experience would say that. Trust the billionaire on business matters.
I ordered it, and now it's here.
Say, when you realize I was right and you were wrong.
So you're telling me to shut up?
Ha 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 ha.
Anyway, now I'm placing everything in the shelves. Soon we'll be ready to start.
Okay, Joe, just don't mess up.
I'm not going to.
We're finally going to actually start the game.
Yes, I just placed the pasta and flour. Now I'm going to put in some bread and oil to fill up the left side of the thing. We're going to make so much money.
We could be making much more money if you two did what I told you to. Well, whatever. Let's just get this place up and running. We're going to open it very soon.
At this rate, the store is going to happen after the heat death of the universe. Let's open this thing.
Barack, be patient. Perfect things need time.
Joe, get off the computer and open the damn shop already, Mr. Dementia.
I'm just looking at stuff that could be useful later.
Hiring some workers can be useful later when we need them. Let's open it already, though.
Obama, I literally opened the supermarket.
Let's see our first customer.
We've been waiting for 30 minutes for someone to come in. I'm going outside. We've been waiting for 30 minutes for someone to come in. I'm going outside to find customers. Hello, businessman. Would you like to go to my supermarket?
Joe, you are a horrible salesman. Let me do it.
Fine, here's the peak. You can try.
Hello there. From a businessman to a businessman, how about you come to my supermarket? We have cheap and high-quality products you can buy.
Trump, you didn't just fail as salesman, but also got drove over. How do you do worse than Joe?
Hold on, Barry. Someone just walked in.
Wait, there's also someone at the counter. We have 3 customers.
I call it the art of the deal. I'm also a top-level cashier.
Cheap customers buying one thing each.
We need to make supermarkets great again. Wyatt, look at all this guy just bought.
We're going to sell out at this rate.
Wait, why are our profits so low? Joe, you dumbass, you didn't set any prices? I'm going to put them a bit below market price.
What are you doing, Trump? You're losing us money.
Selling it for a cheaper price may reduce our profits, but it increases our customers. We're going to beat the competition easily with these prices.
I think that.
Joe, you are the one who messed this up. I am not listening to what you have to say.
You are very mean, Trump.
Yeah, Trump, that's not nice at all.
Oh, whatever. Now, with these new prices, we can actually start making money now, and we're going to make so much, folks. We are making supermarkets great again.
Already 2 people. We're going to make nice money with this.
Hello there, you great American. Do you support President-elect Donald J. Trump? Personally, I think he's going to make America great again, and he's already lowering the Biden inflation.
Don't get political. This is a supermarket. Wait, hello there, you fine women. Would you like to meet later?
UWG's like 60 years below you in age.
Age is just a number.
Joe, that's some of the wildest shit ever.
What do you mean? The kids at the orphanage don't have a problem with it.
Let's just never talk about that again.
Agreed. Anyway, our profits are crazy. We've almost recouped all of our losses.
Yeah, but we'll probably need to restock our products quite soon at this rate. Get ready to order some things on the PC.
I'm already ordering something, but it's not restocking. I'm finally going to buy some cereal. You'll see it's going to make massive profits for us.
I don't have a problem with that, considering our profits. And hopefully this brings in more baddies and kids.
Joe, that's insane. Let's just finish placing this cereal here already and get back to making profits. Hopefully soon we can buy the other product, and then we will offer everything we can.
Both of you have played this game so far, and I'm the only one who hasn't had a chance at playing. Can I get the PC now?
Sure, Barack. Unlike Joe, I actually trust you with running the shop. For one, you at least won't harass all of our women customers like Joe.
That's very mean, Donald. I don't do such things. Wait, the baddie is leaving new. Wait for me.
Stop Joe, she don't want you.
How do you know? I'm the Rizzler. I could easily rizz her up.
Joe, the only thing you can rizz are those kids at the orphanage.
We're not too good right now on cash. We really need to up our sales for restocking and getting that final product in. It's already been half the day.
And this cheap A customer isn't helping. He's literally buying one bag of pasta. Sad that this is our only customer in an hour.
I can't believe we are somehow missing like 20 cents, and because of that can't buy this sugary thing.
Just this guy buying that should be enough to buy that.
Well done, Joe. It seems like finally more people are coming here.
Hopefully he will buy a lot since we have lost almost 60% of our starting money.
Now with more money we can buy more stuff, the sugary thing, and maybe even more.
So great, we're going to buy even more. Our profits look like a cliff right now. Can't we actually make money? Our guy needs actual profits to get himself money to live.
Don't be greedy, Trump. We have to reinvest our money to grow our business. Taking it all for ourselves will only hurt us long term.
We're getting a ton of customers anyway, like this baddie. Hello, girl, you want to come to my house tomorrow?
Joe, you pervert, stop harassing our customers. You aren't the Rizzler. The only thing you are is an Alzheimer's patient.
These sales are great. I restocked the second most expensive thing we can buy in game, and we still have made 14 bucks from when we had no customers. Truly rush hour.
Obama, that's not even the third most expensive product. Stop lying.
I can't believe it. Joe actually remembered something. The universe is breaking, and we also bought the sugar thing. The universe is collapsing in on itself.
Finally putting this Susu Among Us thing on the shelf, which means we finally are selling every type of produce we can, and without any loans.
Wait, there's loans in this game? Why didn't we take out a loan and use it to have all those products before the shop opened?
That's because we're built different. We don't need loans to make enough money. We can simply use blood, sweat, tears, and toil away to make the money we need.
Joe, this isn't the we own the finish line speech. And also there is a reason why business take loans, and it's exactly what I'm talking about. I know personally, as I took a small loan of $1 million from my dad.
Shut up for a second, you nerd. I need to get this baddie wait girl come to my house tomorrow.
At this rate, I'm just going to fully ignore that. Anyway, it's getting dark now. I can't see anything. Our character was so poor he has no money to get functioning lights.
Stop yapping, Barack. We just ran out of bread and need to restock.
I already saw a costumer who didn't manage to find Ron's bread.
Who's this Ron anyway? Who are we buying all these products from?
We have Ron, Susu from Among Us, Chalk Pick, and some German thing for the flour. Where is this place?
Guys, we have like a minute until we have to close the shop. Let's quickly make some sales.
There's some late night buyers. Let's hope one of them is KCO, because we are losing a ton of money at the moment.
This has been a nice game so far. Day 2 is going to be even better than day 1. I'm pretty sure in day 3 we can start selling new things like water.
Yes, now let's go to the counter.
What kind of person enters a dark shop at 8 p.m.?
Probably Joe breaking into an orphanage to kidnap kids.
You're overestimating him. He would forget what he was doing.
You defended me earlier. Why are you joining Trump now?
Joe, the stuff you have said today is wild as hell and undefendable.
Wait, Obama, the day has finally ended.
I noticed, and now I'm closing the store and ending the day.
Let's see, we had 19 customers today but lost 10 bucks. We will continue this soon. We're now back to Supermarket Simulator.
Last time we played it was pretty fun, but don't mess up again, Joe, or I'm playing instead of you.
This time, hopefully, we can unlock some new products and expand our shop. We have much more potential after we sorted out the basics last time.
I won't expand it physically, but my plan is to get us to day 3 and unlock the new drinks. I'm checking the computer to see if any useful information is on there.
We will have to use this to buy new shelves for our products later, so it's good we're checking this already.
I expected there to be more useful new stuff to us other than the furniture, but still good we checked.
Opening the supermarket now.
Second day of heading outside to wait for people to come into our supermarket.
Hopefully on the later days, people start coming in at the very start instead of taking an hour to walk in.
Finally. I think this man is walking into our store. And this guy might be too.
This guy at least is 100% going into the supermarket.
Welcome to the supermarket and thank you for buying at Biden's.
Joe, we are not naming the supermarket after you. If you want me to take the PC, just say, the supermarket will be named after me, the great Donald Trump.
We are not naming it after you either, you egoist. How about we let the viewers decide?
I disagree, but that's not the worst idea. Comment your idea for a name below.
Who are you talking to? Who are these so-called viewers?
Joe, your dementia is so confusing, you literally said we are recording our playthroughs to YouTube just before we started, you buffoon.
All right.
Let's focus on the supermarket. This can be an intense game if you don't restock fast enough.
We only have 2 bags of flour left. We need to restock that fast or else we'll run out.
Don't worry, Donald and Barack, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Good job, Biden. Put the flour in there quick, and then go to the counter to process our customers waiting.
I know what I'm doing. You don't need to boss me around. Let me handle these 2 businessmen.
Joe has been doing very well so far. With all these new customers, we are making a ton of money, even more than last time.
Already up to $80 is great for us. We're double what we started with today.
Oh no.
Well, hello there, you fine lady. Do you want to come to my house to Netflix and chill?
Joe, you perverted old man. Stop harassing all of our female customers.
That's it, Joe. I'm taking the computer from you to teach you a lesson.
No, ooh, 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 ooh.
Joe, what the hell was that?
Let's not focus on how Biden's acting, and instead on this new mechanic we unlocked. We'll have to clean our store occasionally now.
Our store looks completely thrashed now. We need to hire a janitor of some kind to clean this mess up.
Already ahead of you, I'm putting all the trash in the bag.
You could also put the fries in the bag.
No comment.
That was actually tragic.
Oh, come on, it couldn't have been that bad, could it?
It was very much that bad.
Trump, we ran out of pasta. Buy it quick.
I already knew, Joe, but thanks. Here's the pasta in front of our door.
Quick restock and we're back to the counter. $80, 3 customers waiting at the counter and fully restocked items. Our little supermarket is looking good.
These customers are barely buying anything, but as long as it's enough for the stuff I have planned for our little store in the next day, I'm happy with it.
What are those plans, if you don't mind?
I can't tell you no, but you will see later. They're genius. Some of the smartest plans you'll ever see will make massive profits.
Read the instructions on the screen. We need to clean our store up.
Yep, mopping the floor, and soon we'll clean the windows. We must make sure our store is neat and tidy.
Is that what Melania says about the wrappers on the floor when you finish your McDonald's order?
Not going to lie, Joe, that was actually pretty good.
Go back to your kindergarten already, Joe.
While we were off camera, Donald managed to throw a box of bread 3 times, and he'll probably do it again. At least we've been getting some customers, though.
A couple customers who will eat thrown bread tomorrow.
You 2 yappers need to stop doubting the only real billionaire businessman here.
Wait, hold up. Did I see that guy hand over a $100 bill for $94 of change?
He's buying different types of bills and coins, not any of our products.
He's using our store to launder his criminal money.
You can tell someone's been watching too much Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul.
Wait, what, you can turn on the lights in this game?
I'm shocked, too. How didn't we notice this last time?
I'm a bit busy handling our customers and their interesting pasta and bread purchases, but I'll explain. Basically, I was watching YouTube when I saw a video of someone playing this game and they turned on the lights.
Did you learn anything else?
No, it was still the first day there.
Wait, look at this. 2 doppelgangers walking in at the same time into our supermarket.
First doppelganger bought 1 product and gave me a $100 bill for change. Not this again.
Meanwhile, the second one with 1 item and exact change. Look the same, but act quite different.
Time to end day 2. The $150 profit is massive for us. This extra money is very useful for some plans I have.
Donald somehow managed to spend an entire minute messing around with the shelves. And now he's going to the computer too. Buy every product?
What I'm doing is filling out most of the remaining shelves, so we have to restock less and generally have more products, all using the money we made yesterday. I'm a true businessman.
Not going to lie? That's pretty smart. Let's see the finished results.
Looks quite good. Time to finally open the shop.
Look, the first customer of the day has arrived. I checked the computer and remembered that we unlock a license to use frozen products in a freezer on day 3.
Donald, what the hell?
We didn't have enough money to buy neither the license or the freezer. Complain after you learn the full details, Barack. Just look at these past few hours as an example of my genius decision. 6 customers and still no need to restock.
I do admit I might have been wrong, more so considering the money we have made since, but we'll have to restock anyway. I still think we should have gone for the frozen products.
Barack out here trying to get the most stubborn man on earth award.
Good to see fellow businessmen out here. How can I help you out, sir?
Donald messing up right in front of the businessman with the trash on the ground is too funny.
Not just one businessman, but 2 of them.
Thank you two fine gentlemen for buying at my great supermarket. What do you think about President-elect Donald J. Trump?
They both walked away from you. Must be Democrats.
Damn Democrats. I somewhat expected the first one to support you, Sleepy Joe, but the second guy?
What do you mean by that, Donald?
Well, he still uses cash like old Joe.
Donald, old people vote more for Republicans, you racist.
Guys, let's just chill before we get demonetized.
2 more customers now in the first. Donald, I swear to God, if you dare to do that again.
Barack, you fucking snowflake. Let me manage the store in peace.
Donald, you racist? I'm taking the PC from you. Look, it's Donald on the floor. I'll throw him into where he belongs.
Good job taking out the racist trash, Barack.
Don't try to act innocent after all you did to those children and women.
I did nothing to anybody. You're just trying to slander my name.
I know what you did, Joe. You're a liar. And Barack, you are the most sensitive person on planet Earth.
If disliking racism towards me makes me sensitive, then I am very much so. You should get back to lying to your supporters.
I knew I shouldn't have played with you 2 Democrats.
$215. All it took was getting rid of our racist worker, and our supermarket is thriving.
Now 229 will 100% be able to get a license for frozen products.
There is hopefully a chance we can already get the freezer on day 4. That's really the best we can do.
Our flour is getting quite low. We should restock it early so we don't run out of it at any point.
On it already. I wonder what Donald is doing in the VC. Is he even listening? We got him good, I think.
I'm still here, unfortunately, since I have nothing better to do.
Didn't you get elected to president? You're getting inaugurated this month. I'm not wrong.
Congrats on actually remembering it. Anyway, I just leave all the stuff to my aides. I mean, why do it yourself?
I shouldn't be surprised you do. That seems perfectly like something you would do.
Don't tell me you did all the work yourself.
A president has to do his own work, else he will forget what the hell he's doing, like you did for 4 years.
If that's true, then Joe must have been sitting around for the past 4 years.
You had 4 years to build the wall, including 2 with the trifecta, and you still failed. Do that before trying to roast me.
You got your good done.
$250, now we're continuing to get closer and closer to the frozen products.
The day has ended, but we still have customers in our store. I will finish the day once we process them.
Let's see what our second to last customer buys. 2 cereal is quite good. It's the most expensive product in our store.
The last one even more with bread as well. Now that the day has ended with us having $295, I am buying the license. We don't have enough for an actual freezer yet, sadly.
The proper freezer is far, far away from us right now. It'll take us like 2 days to get it.
Now the day is over. We made $120 but spent $200 on that license. Thank you for watching.
Welcome back to our channel. We're playing Supermarket Simulator today.
Joe begged us to let him play for 2 days, and he yapped so much, I let him do it. Everything you are going to watch is him.
I've discovered that we can't rename the sign on our shop yet, but for now, that's fine since we don't even have a winner in the poll, which you should vote in.
Well, Donald, if that cheers you up, at least Joe is paying our bills.
The rent is draining all of our money.
The rent isn't even that expensive, Donald, but still funny to see a landlord complaining about any kind of rent.
This is a video game. If it was real life, I would easily pay this rent. There is a reason why I am a billionaire.
Yes, Donald, we all know the reason, that small loan of $1 million and that inheritance from your dad. But
Get roasted, Donald. Maybe you need to get a low taper fade.
Joe, are you well? Mentally, you seem a bit troubled today, especially with that and how you are playing.
I am completely well and fine mentally, you stupid orange bouillon boat thief.
Joe, you sound a little frenzied. Let's chill out here.
We have finally come back after a minute of Joe moving around as he finally tries to buy a couple of things and realizes we have slight money issues because of that rent.
I was just mentally preparing myself for the hard and long upcoming day. And soon we will have enough money for all the purchases I want.
Mental preparation? You don't even have any mental capacity? Also, stop making excuses. The past days have been slow and easy, and this one will be no different.
After another minute, Joe has opened the supermarket.
Good job, Joe. And still no one has entered your store. You're doing just as well as you did in your presidency.
I knew you would bring this up here. You haven't stopped yapping about your inauguration.
The inauguration was a major event and a major flex. Joe is finally out of that retirement home, and I'm finally back to being president.
The inauguration wasn't that bad. Now I'm back to my real house. No more stress from the job, no more constant mocking, and no more of working hard just to get ousted out of the next campaign for Kamala by Nancy and her cronies.
Rare moment of agreement with you, Joe. I despise Pelosi. That biatch was a pain in my ass in my term and made me suffer every day. Good to know this isn't just me.
I didn't really hate Pelosi during my term. She was chill and helped me pass Obamacare.
Well, anyway, these customers aren't finding coffee. And for all I know, coffee doesn't need to be put in a fridge.
In my memory as well, coffee could be put straight on the shelves. We should check this later.
When I finish handling this fine customer and his large purchase, I'll go and check that out.
Good to see you not being a racist like Trump.
Can you stop yapping about my random remarks and instead focus on the game? It says the coffee is put on the shelf, which means we can buy it, and places on our shelves already, which we 100% should, despite it being ridiculously expensive. At least that should make us some money.
I'm buying it right after cleaning up and processing our customer, who came back to buy more.
Joe, you racist. Are you saying all black people look the same?
Obama, you think literally everything is racism. Joe is getting confused by how they are the same character model.
Yes, Obama, you need to stop thinking that everything that sounds like it could be racist is.
Of course, I'm avoiding a response. And man, this coffee is so expensive. Where are we buying this?
It's really cheap, actually. Each bag is 17 ounces.
I think you both need to check it. You sound like you are on 900 ping.
First person to buy coffee, big and profitable purchase right there for us. Soon we can get the other coffee.
Donald has been quite wrong so far. This day has had tons of customers and has been quite fast-paced. I didn't believe it at first, but seeing it play out, I see it now.
Sometimes you have mistakes like the pricing thing, which let that woman buy it for cheap, but overall, I haven't done all that bad today.
I got my connection back, and yeah, Biden, you have done very well so far. Only minor mistakes and a great performance overall. I didn't expect this. Surprised and impressed.
Thank you, too, and now I can finally get us the other coffee, the last item we can get on our shelves. Now I will simply save up for a freezer to store our other new items.
Well, for the sake of the viewers, let's skip ahead a bit. We don't want it to be too long.
We're back. After restocking, Joe has made us some money, and we are on the path to reach $100+ by the end of the day.
With how expensive restocking is, we might not reach it this cereal. Dropped us to $40 and the coffees cost $55.
Hopefully this massive purchase will help us.
And do you know what else is massive?
Is he going to do that every time?
Yes, he is.
That's crazy. And do you know what else is crazy?
Hey, John, what time?
There's only an hour left now, and it's not looking like we can reach 100 today, unless we get some serious late-night buyers.
Never back down. Never what? Never give up. We will have enough late-night buyers to get us to 100, or at least 90. And I have faith in that. You must always think about how knee surgery is tomorrow and that feeling.
Joe, what in the brain rot did you just say?
Please get off the iPad. That stuff is not good for you.
I am an adult man. You can't tell me.
Joe, you may be an adult, but you have brain rot, by both definitions.
We just missed out on 100 by a few bucks. That's unfortunate. Still good day, though.
Not the worst day. 26 customers, but 10 who didn't find something they wanted. Income of $375, but $270 on supplies.
Why didn't they expect this earlier and they do now? Anyway, this is good. The sheer income is great and will improve our chances to get frozen products the next day by a lot, considering how we are basically fully stocked now. And we spent $110 yesterday on getting that coffee to the shelves in the first place, which we will not today.
I agree with you on everything except being fully stocked. That's why Joe bought some products to fill up the shelves.
Well, now we're fully stocked and still have $50 at the very start.
About a minute of restocking and the supermarket is open for business. Let's make some money.
Joe, what are you doing exactly buying that crate thing? What does it do?
I don't know, I can't read it.
Are you kidding me? You bought it without even reading what it does.
I'll bet you $10 he'll try and use it, fail, and don't go back to read what it does.
I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, sure, we'll see.
There's no way we are down to $26. This makes me want to take the computer from Joe, but I don't break promises to homies.
Donald, don't use that word again.
Obama was at you buying from our store. He looked just like you and wore a suit like you do.
That must have been him. Look how cheap. He was unwilling to support our supermarket with a real purchase.
God, you two are a hopeless cause.
I'm a human, not a Coz Obama. Don't misgender me or I will cancel you.
Even more proof of this, you two are totally hopeless.
So much yapping from you about us being a hopeless cause. May I remind you how you like Crazy Nancy?
Yeah, not going to lie, Barack. You are wild for that one.
Now you again, bringing up something completely unrelated. If Trump is going to act like this as president, our nation is doomed.
Hope harder, you liberal. Go back to your husbands.
I do not love a husband. My hope is that he loves me, and that eventually I interest him enough to ask him to betray his husband, Michelle is a woman or no one.
Barack, what the fuck did you just say? Are you catching dementia from Joey?
I do not have dementia, and it's not even contagious.
I had a little slip of the tongue, but Michael is not a woman.
This is too funny.
Omar, you're starting to sound like Caesar from Fallout New Vegas. Do you also have a brain tumor?
They're very similar, but don't you call him Kaikar.
What? I think I understand what you were trying to say, though. It's just a wrong way to say it.
I am not like Kaiser, you two buffoons. I just had a slip of the tongue. Can't you understand that?
The only thing I can understand is this massive purchase this woman just made.
Well, anyway, my bet succeeded about Joe and the crate.
Yeah. As expected, a waste of 20 bucks, only to not be used.
Well, anyway, seems like we are lacking some cereal. We should restock.
On the job now, restocking and then on the register for this customer.
Good job, Joe. This supermarket is very quiet right now. Later, it will become more busy.
In a few hours, we will reach rush hour, and then Joe has to clutch up.
Seems like rush hour is already here. 3 people walked in simultaneously.
It's 4 people. That's insane.
And oh my God, look at how much this woman just bought.
30 bucks. If this keeps up, our supermarket will be thriving.
The second guy is less generous, but it's no problem.
Larger purchase from this woman. Regardless, if we continue to get decent amounts of customers, we'll be able to get the freezer we want.
As much as it somewhat pains me to say this, Joe hasn't done all that bad so far. Mostly minor mishaps, and overall good gameplay.
Thank you, Donald. This is 100% rush hour with 2 more customers walking in. Let's hope they bought lots of things.
They certainly did. We might need to restock soon with this rate.
Yep, about 3 of our products are now only at half capacity.
So there's no need to restock yet. I'll wait and see. Not all that bad anyway, considering we want that freezer today.
Joe, you just bought the freezer. Almost sounds like someone made your voice utter that sentence instead of you and accidentally did this.
That would be a great meta joke if it was true, but it's wrong. I'm just a little confused sometimes.
Joe, you need to get something for that freezer thing you bought.
I will just as soon as I process these 2 customers.
Thank God I can stop seeing that did not find cheese text.
Finally, we won't have 20 customers who didn't find something.
Yep, just don't mess up with these new things.
I have barely messed up so far, Donald. Stop constantly doubting me.
Facts.
It always helps to remind you, don't complain about someone trying to help you.
But I will complain if someone is doubting my ability through that so-called help.
Facts. And you double down on it.
Stop with the glazing, Barack. Let's just move on.
Fine, I'm only saying this because I need to handle the new products I got for us.
Joe, I think you might have made a mistake.
And what could that be?
The freezer you bought has 3 shelves, while you bought 4 different products.
Wait, actually, he has a point. You might have messed up.
This isn't good, and we can't just sell it now.
We also have to restock very soon. What did I say and you 2 tried to lecture me for?
Don't stress me out right now. I have to clutch up for this.
He needs to focus on the game, not on your "I told you so" rant.
The levels of glazing are incomprehensible. Since when did you get hired at Dunkin's? And also the sheer courage to tell me to leave him alone after you lectured me on warning him to not do what he ended up doing is crazy.
Can you just shut up? I'm trying to play the game.
Sometimes you 2 are the literal worst.
Not as much as you are.
Damn it, with you 2, I'm inviting another Republican for next time. I'll do a poll on our channel for it. Go vote for it after you finish the video.
Wait a minute. Did I just see that are 2 of our boxes double-sized? God damn it.
That, and we have so much customers, you 2 talk while I lock in.
I'll put up the poll when we are done with the video. I'll put in Bush and Reagan.
You know polls have 4 options, right? And isn't Reagan dead?
I have my ways. I'll add Nixon and Eisenhower too.
Who is Eisenhower?
Of course you don't know who he is, little bro. He was president for 8 years. Incredible how you were a president yourselves, yet don't know the famous ones. He was the chief of all Allied operations, too.
Okay, nerds, I'm not old enough to have lived through the Revolutionary War, unlike you 2.
True, you aren't old enough to have lived during Prime Fortnight, either.
That was a horrible roast, Donald. You need to go back to the Stone Age, you old nerd.
Crazy mid-response to that flamethrower from Donnie.
Shut up, aren't you supposed to focus on the game?
Leftist infighting strikes again.
You probably haven't noticed, but the day just ended.
No thank you, Barack, but I have noticed I'm reorganizing after the mess from earlier right now.
There's a lot to do. We're running out of pasta oil and one of the coffees, while having completely run out of the other coffee and somehow flour.
I don't know how we managed to run out of flour. We had 2 shelves of it, and it's cheap, but I still didn't see it running out.
I think it was because a couple people in a row bought tons of flour.
Now you, stop with the glazing and excuses. It was because of Joe not restocking it. Same as how he didn't close the shop when we reached 9 and had to deal with another customer.
Stop yapping for a second and look at the stats. 26 customers and $84 profit.